Hello there, this is Linda G. Robert. You're back in the groove again, coach, with the reading of Dr. Wayne Dyer's Being in Balance. Now, this book is divided up in 9 chapters, and I'm not going to read the introduction. I will start with chapter 1 and then go on to chapter 2 and so on. So chapter 1 is that how this imbalance shows up in your life. This absence of balance between dreams and habits may be very subtle. It doesn't necessarily reveal itself in the obvious symptoms of heartburn, depression, illness, or anxiety. It's more often something that feels like an unwelcome companion by your side, which continually whispers to you that you're ignoring something. That's the truth. There's some often unidentifiable task or experience that you sense is part of your beingness. It may seem intangible, but you can feel the longing to be what you're intended to be. You sense that there's a higher agenda, your way of life, and your reason for life are out of balance. Until you pay attention, this subtle visitor will continue to prod you to regain your equilibrium. Think of it when you live your life going through the motions. It may seem to be convenient, but the weight of your dissatisfaction creates a huge imbalance in the only life you have now. You're perplexed by the ever-present gnawing feeling of dissatisfaction that you can't seem to shake, that pit of the stomach sensation of emptiness. It shows up when you're sound asleep and your dreams are filled with reminders of what you'd love to be, but you wake up and return to pursuing your safe routine. Your dreams are also demanding your attention in waking when you're petulant and argumentative with others. Because in actuality, you're so frustrated with yourself that you try to relieve the pressure by venting anger outward. Imbalance masquerades as a sense of frustration with your current lifestyle. If you allow yourself to think about this fire from heaven, you proceed to rationalize your status quo with explanations and mental meanderings that you know in your heart are excuses because you don't think you have the tools to get in balance. Restoring the balance, that's another tip. The objective of this principle is to create a balance between dreams and habits. The least complicated way to begin is to recognize the signs of habitual ways of being, and then learn to shift your thinking to being in balance with your dreams. So what are your dreams? What is it that lives within you that never gone away? What inner night light continues to glow, even if it's only a glimmer in your thoughts and dreams? Whatever it is, however absurd it may seem to others, if you want to restore the balance between your dreams and your habits, you need to make a shift in the energy that you're contributing to your dreams. If you're out of balance, it's primarily because you've energetically allowed your habits to define your life. Those habits and the consequences thereof are the result of the energy you've given them. In the early stages of the rebalancing process, concentrate on this awareness. You get what you think about, whether you want it or not. Thoughts are being aligned with your dreams. The esteemed 19th century writer Louisa May Alcott phrases this idea in an encouraging and inspiring manner. Far away in the sunshine are my highest inspirations. I may not reach them, but I can look up and see the beauty, believe in them, and try to follow where they lead. Choosing to restore a semblance of balance between your dreams and your habits seemed possible with Ms. Alcott's phrases in mind. Look up and see, and believe in them. The words bring to life an energetic alignment. Rather than putting your thoughts on what is or what you've habitually thought for a lifetime. You shift to looking up and seeing, and firmly believing in what you see. When you begin to think in this manner, the universe conspires to work with you and sends you precisely what you're thinking and believing. It doesn't always happen instantaneously, but once the realignment is initiated in your thoughts, you've begun being in reality, here and now. When you're balanced with thoughts of deserving this cooperation from the world of spirit, you actively engage in bringing it about. You're enjoying the lightness of being in balance with the creative energy of life. It's no longer possible to sit around complaining or feeling frustrated. You are energized. Why? Because you're balanced with the source of all creation. And just like it, you access creativity by attracting all that you need with your thoughts. It just doesn't work if you're in a state of imbalance, complaining, living in fear, or expecting the worst. The same logic of realignment for balancing your dream energy with your daily habits applies to anything you're capable of imagining. Writing and producing your own music album, training horses, adopting a child from an impoverished land, owning your own home in the country, landing the job that you've always eluded to, that always eluded you, making the kind of money that will free you from debt, running a marathon, you name it. And if you can dream it, you can achieve it. But only if you align your inner creative energy, your thoughts, so that they match up perfectly with your desires. Thoughts that reinforce current habits that are incongruous with your desire must be replaced with aligned energy. No one has said it better than Jesus of Nazareth. Believe that you shall receive and you shall receive. What's the point of living a life disputing such imbalance? Wisdom. That's the end of chapter 1. What do you think of that? I would love to hear your comments. Again, I am reading from Dr. Wayne W. Dyer's Being in Balance, 9 Principles for Creating Habits to Match Your Desires. Stay tuned for chapter 2. This is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life now so you can love what you do. Bye now.